Hello, welcome back in the town of Balai, which as you can see has a colorful map now. I started to feel that the map became chaotic, just thicker and thinner, but black lines all the way. And this way I think it is easier to immediately see where are the streets, where are the building blocks, the water areas. So I hope you like it, and I hope it is easier to understand immediately as we see the map which building is where and where are the different areas. And I just realized that there are only 4 trees or greenery areas in this town. I hope there are some smaller here and there we just can't see or don't want to show it in the map, but it seems a little bit grayish. Now with the water areas it's a little bit more colorful. And what else I did is I drew the northern wall, the northern border of the town, and maybe we will open a gate to leave the town that way, or in the western or eastern wall, we can decide it later. But now that's how Balai looks like, and we can immediately jump back to the game. We visited the 20th building last. It is around noon as we counted it, and it was an empty building, but we found the henchman of the Warmaster there who gave us a quest about the Viscount. And in the meantime, I thought a little bit about this Viscount who has the mansion we haven't visited yet, or I don't know if we will ever visit, because we now have 2 different quests about him. One is the incriminating love letters retrieving quest about the Viscount, and the other one is the spying quest. And there's a famine still in the town, so I think most of the people are not really happy with the Viscount being the leader of their bloc. We'll see how this political line will grow. And we are still in this building. I didn't leave it yet with the party. So the first thing we have to do is leaving the building, meaning roll for a shop twist. I just draw where we will leave. And this way we will go back to the streets. Let's see the shop twist roll, if we have a shop twist or no. No shop twists. So we are in this large alley, and I think there are some areas our party already could see, because thinking that we are standing in this large street, we have to see, I think, these 2 northern tiles as well as this western one. So I will start rolling to build the map around. And another area I think we can see is here, because from the terrace we could see the other side of the water, but here how the docks continue or what is in this southern part. I think I will start with this. We just have to care about the mansion of the Viscount, that there is this large gate, and I don't want to block it. So D66 roll for this tile. It will be, it cannot be the 12th one, because from 11 to 16 there are the mansions, and it has a size of a full tile, so it definitely would block the gate. Despite this is another block, so we have to look for the Warmaster's mansion too, but it cannot be here. So let's just roll it again. 21, okay. Let's see which one is the 21. Here we have it, and I like that there's a water. Let's just flip it upside down. No. Okay. Maybe mirror it. Yes, I think this way it will fit. Now we can see that the water area will continue towards the south, and the streets are connected. So there will be some bridges leading actually to the mansion. Okay, that's what our party saw from the terrace by the tree. Now let's go back to the northern area, and let's roll at first, I think, for this western tile, what they saw when they were moving from building 19 to 20. Let's roll for this tile. it will be 61. We already had this in the southern part of the town, but we can repeat the tiles, and let's just see how to fit it. Maybe we don't have to change anything. Yeah, it will fit this way because through the docks all these western buildings are reachable, and actually with this back door from the southwestern house or building, there is a way to reach these houses blocked by the water. So yeah, in this way we can move to these southern buildings too, or rooms. And here they are standing on the alley. So these two north areas, these two tiles are definitely visible. So let's start with the left one, the western one. This will be tile number 51. This is another watery tile, and I think it fits well. Yeah, through the docks, and there is one street element with the question mark. We can move to north, and this way we can reach this area. Let's see the other tile we see. It will be tile number 44. Another watery area, and I think it fits really well. Yes, actually continuing the water. It is the same as where we left our dinghy. So with this, what they actually see from this point where they are now is a wall, because all the buildings are reachable from other directions. So I think as it is early afternoon, we have this quest I want to do this time, the Spy on the Viscount quest, but as it is daylight, I think Tim thinks that this is not ideal for some shady business and spying, so they will continue explore this northwestern area of the town before maybe sunset arrives, and the others will leave to an inn or a tavern, and Tim will try to do this spying quest. So now it is, I think they see this door on the other side of the alley. It is easy to reach, and that's where they go. This will be building 21. And let's see what is in this building, what type of shop is here. Here is the shop table, and the result is 3, a rampaging monster. Roll on the menacing monster's table. If you don't kill it, it will destroy these 3 random rooms in this tile, if applicable, before it disappears. Mark them as inaccessible spaces. Okay, so as the party enters this building, they see something, maybe something big, we'll see in a second, raging, and maybe destroyed all the furnitures in there, so that's not a shop or a livable area anymore. They cannot see what was it. Let's see the menacing monster's table, which is actually this D86, and it is 33. So our enemy here is Grelflins. Oh, and they are minions. Okay, mixed bloods of gremlin and elf, pickpockets throughout. Grelflins are fascinated by letters and books, and oddly prove to be wise scholars. Okay, so maybe this building was a library. Let's say it's a library, and they entered. They were looking for something important for them, but they couldn't find it. So these, I imagine that these are kind of cute little beings. With these teeth, they are not so cute. So anyway, little beings, level 2 minions, so not a big deal, hopefully. As they didn't find what they were looking for, they started to be enraged and destroy all the books and shelves and everything around them. So we have to kill them, as the text said, and let's note that they are D8 plus 3 HCl. Oh, a lot of Grelflins. Let's see the exact number. 1, okay, and 3 times HCl, 3 times 3 is 9, so there are 10 Grelflins, level 2 minions. Here they are, and let's see their specialties. They have a treasure, okay. Offering the Grelflins a book makes them friendly, peaceful. We cannot make them peaceful in this situation, I think. Each turn, HCL more Grelflins join the fight until all are slain or flee. Ah, okay. They have morale. Now we know it as they can flee. If you flee, each party member loses these 3 items of your choice, which include a random letter. I don't want to flee. Yeah, hopefully we don't have to, because if we leave them, then they will rage out of the building. If no violence occurs, there will be violence, unfortunately. They have a faction. Oh, 1, 2, the Insane Inventor, 3, 4, Chaos, and 5, 6, the Viscount. Maybe these are the people of Viscount. Let's roll for faction. 1, okay, Insane Inventor. Can we have factions without blocks? I don't want to use it, so they will have no factions. Because we have only 2 blocks. We already have the Viscount and the Warmaster, or what was it. That's enough for this little town. It is just more than a hamlet, but it's a smaller town by the rules of Treacheries of Troublesome towns. So I don't want to roll for the action, because as the party enters and see the destruction of the Grelflins, they immediately attack. So let's see this fight. I think this is the first fight, maybe. Oh, no, there was the subtlety of Shittle, but since then we didn't have any fight in this seemingly peaceful town. Let's do this now. So the first one attacking will be Lillian, and they have no special abilities for fights, except that each turn HCL more Grelflin, which will be 3 Grelflins, join the fight. Let's start rolling. So Lillian prepares her bow and immediately shuts. Oh no. Maybe she is in shock. Yeah, of course. She has this milestone, the Scroll Librarian, and seeing this raging destruction, all the books pages are around and destroyed, so she cannot concentrate to shoot her weapon. So let's move on with John. Okay, much better. So 5 plus level is 3 is 8, plus tier with sword is 9. So it is enough for level 2 for 4 Grelflins. Okay, John runs into this group of Grelflins and immediately kills 4 of them. Okay, Sarah will be the next because she has this huge mace, and I think with just one swing she will be able to, oh yeah, kill some more. So 5 plus, these are not undead, so half of the level is 1 because of the level 3. It is 5 plus 1, 6, plus 1 for the mace, 7. So 3 more Grelflins are on the floor. Now only 3 left, and it is Tim's round to attack. Now, as they are only 3, focusing on John's and Sarah's large attack, the others... Oh, maybe a morale roll. Yes, of course, they have morale. So first of all, let's see if they change their mind about this raging. Yes, okay. The other 3 Grelflins are seeing the power of the party. Just run away. Wow. Okay, that was a small but interesting little fight. Now they are gone, and it was a minor foo encounter. Now we have 2. Okay, and they have a treasure, and unfortunately I think we cannot restore this library after the Grelflin's destruction. But at least we can find forbidden books. There is a forbidden esoteric books table. It says at the bottom of the page that all esoteric books need a lore save to be understood. Wizards and demonologists at their level, and we don't have wizards or demonologists. Okay, only wizards guilds, necromancers guilds, and demonologist sanctums will buy these books. These are strange books. And it said that d6 1 2, as this is a d6 table, I think we can find only the first and the second result from this table. Yeah, and no one in the party will understand it. I think we will just leave it, because there is the strange book we found, and maybe Lillian, as the most literate one, immediately sees that they will have a hard time to even sell this type of book. So yeah, let's just leave this treasure. We had one minor foo encounter, we counted it, and we can leave, I think, this building. At first, let's roll on the shop twist. 6, okay, so no shop twists. We can leave freely. I think even if there are some beggars, they will leave towards north. So one beggar to cross, and then other one to cross, and then other one. So 3 beggars will ask for some money, and after the last one they can enter this building. This will be building 22. So first of all, 3 rolls for the 3 beggars. What was it, D3 or D6? D3 times your party's HCL. Okay, I think I didn't play it this way sometimes. Okay, let's just see the 3 rolls. There will be 2 beggar asking for 3 gold pieces and another one for 6 gold pieces. So 12 gold pieces is what we have to pay them in total. And Sarah doesn't have that much. Okay, she will pay the 6. And let's say that Lillian will be the one paying the other 6, I mean the 2 times 3. So she will have 37 gold pieces left, and we are over the 3 beggars. And let's move to building number 22, and let's see what kind of shop is here. Back to the shop table, 2d6 8, it will be a shop. What kind of shop? 4 health. I don't remember, maybe we didn't find any health type of shops yet. It is a d6 table. 1 sage. A destitute sage offers consultation services and, in desperation, to serve as a dungeon guide or even as a lantern bearer. Okay, there are 2 options. I don't want to recruit this sage. There is the unusual merchandise table in the more mountainous mayhem, but I think this is just a sage, let's say. And maybe, can we sell something to him or her? There's a fireball staff. I'm not sure if the sage is instantly a magic user. Oh yeah, and we have tons of crossbows to sell. Let's see if we can sell this fireball staff here for 120 gold pieces. I think the odds are not so good, so if I roll a 6, then I can sell it. That's all. 5. Okay, I was thinking the 5 and 6 option, but no. So we visited this sage, and I don't want to buy anything here. Let's just move on. Oh, let's see if there's a shop twist when we leave. Yes, there is a shop twist. What kind of shop twist is here? 15. Damn foreigners. The foreign barbarians loitering in the shop are drunk and aggressive. You must either succeed a single level 7 persuasion save, bribe or fight these bellowing brutes and their leaders. In your murderer ticks, in true towns, unless no brute dies, on a d6 roll of 1, an invasion ensues. It is a turmoil and we still have this famine, so I don't want another one. We see that there are some other shoppers with this sage, but as we want to leave, we realize that they want to steal the things, they are drunk and aggressive, and maybe when we want to leave, they ask us, hey, don't you want to buy anything, just to being bully, actually. Let's see if we have any advantages or bonuses for persuasion with any of the characters. Here are the persuasion bonuses. Halfling Trumpet Cleric +1. And all the others are not available for the party. So +1 for Sarah. Okay, let's try to do this. A level 7 persuasion save. Sarah turns to them and being a cleric of a god, we didn't specify which god, she just tries to convince them that they can be good people, don't have to be these aggressive barbarians. Okay, it is 4 in total with the bonus, so the leader of the barbarians just stands there, not really understanding what this little girl wants. Let's see, who are they exactly? Bellowing Brutes and their leader. See the menacing men-at-arms table. Here they are as result number 3, and these are the same as the warlords, yeah, the warlords, Warmaster, sorry, the Warmaster's people. Now let's see if they have the same faction or they are just random barbarians. 5, Warmaster. Yeah, actually, these are the Warmaster's people again. Okay, and let's see their number. These 3 is 2, +1 is 3, +2 times HCL is 3 + 6, it is a 9. So there are 9 level 4 minions and their war chief. They can offer the Trial of Champions. Let's see their reaction. I mean, our reaction was that Sarah tried to convince them to be more peaceful, and let's see how they react. 1, okay, I don't want to play that, so gamble should be the next one, but as they are aggressive, I don't think they want to gamble, so go to the next one, which is the Trial of Champions. Okay, this will be good. Let's note who they are. Here they are, and as it will be a Trial of Champions, I noted the War Chief's stats. So he's a level 6 enemy with 6 life points, 4 attacks actually, and 2 damages if the character rolls 1 as a defense roll. So these are what to know, and let's see the rules of the Trial of Champions reaction. Foes propose a trial by combat between their champion and the PC of your choice. If they have a boss, it will be their champion, yes. If they do not, yet they have. The trial will last d6 turns. Let's see. 3 turns. Determine randomly who goes first. Allies may not intervene. You may not use magic or ranged attacks. Who kills the opponent or inflicts more damage at the end of the trial is the winner. Foes losing a trial will remain in the tile but will let you pass, even if your party goes through the tile later, as long as the champion who won the trial is still with the party. If foes win, you must leave the tile, or the foes will fight at +1 to their level. Okay, so anyway, even if we win or lose, we can leave this sage shop. Let's just decide who will be our champion. Sarah can be a good option with 6 life points and with some bonuses. And also Lillian. Oh, Lillian has plus level for her attacks. I think Lillian will be our champion. And who will start? If it's odd, I will start. If it's even, the champion will start. Okay, he will start the fight, and Lillian has to defend. So let's see the first defense roll of the first round. 2, ouch, +1 for the light armor is just 3, and okay, at least it is not a 1 for 2 damage. The war chief can hit Lillian for 1 damage. Now she has 5 life points. Okay, and now with the 3 rounds, we can be sure that Lilian won't die in this fight. And I think I will activate her special ability, the Blade Song, because it gives her +1 to attack rolls for 1 encounter, give her a higher chance to hit this war chief. Now the first attack roll of Lilian on the first turn, 4, plus level is 6, and it is enough for 1 life. Okay, 1-1. Now, next turn, so the second one of the 3 and the war chief's attack. So Lilian's defense roll, 5, plus 1 for the light armor is just 6, which is not enough. So actually Lilian can defend successfully only on a roll of 6. And it's another success for the war chief. Let's see Lilian's attack roll. 6, plus 4 is 10, plus 2 for the level is 12, plus 1 for Blade Song is 13, which is enough for 2 life points, meaning we inflicted 1 more damage at this point than the war chief. Okay, let's start the third and the last round. War chief's attack, so Lilian's defense roll. Oh, it means 2 damage, so we are equal again. Okay. Now 2 life points left for Lilian, and the last attack of this trial is Lilian's attack. 3 plus 2 for level plus 1 for Blade Song is enough for 1, so 2 life points left for the war chief too, meaning this trial of champions ends in equal. There is no rule what happens in this case, but as we can leave anyway, and I don't think we want to return to the sage's shop, we will just leave the building. I think Sarah will heal Lilian, so she uses the last healing power available. Even if she rolls a 1 with the plus level bonus, she can heal 4 points. So I won't roll because Lilian will be on 6, the maximum life points, and she used the Blade Song, which was actually useful because in the last turn this was the extra +1 bonus she could hit the war chief with. Okay, it was interesting, and it was an encounter with minions. We didn't defeat the boss, so no XP roll, but we can count it. And it was the twist that they attacked us, so let's leave the sage's shop. And maybe I should note that actually this was a sage's shop. I don't think it was enough to move our faction score with the Warmaster. It is still 0, and what can happen? The war chief goes back and tells the story of this trial of champions, but nothing serious, as we didn't kill the war chief. Okay, we moved out of the building, and I think we walk to the docks. Yeah, we have to walk to the docks because on the northern part of this street we can see only the walls, but we can see now what is in the corner of the town. So let's roll for this tile, D66. It will be 65. It is a watery area, and I see that there are many waters, many canals in this town, so I want to move with this, but it's not fitting this way. If I flip it, maybe... Oh, but then we will block the street from the south. I think I will use it like this, because the water flow is perfect. So they see that by the docks there is the long wall towards north, so they cannot move from here to there, but they will do it by the tree. And this time, as they started to move towards west, they can enter to this building, this long one from the docks. So Let's do this. This will be building 23. And let's see what is in this building. So here is the shop table, and the result is 5, an ambush. Okay, threatening troublemaker table. It is a D8. 4, restless rebel table. Another D8. 6, they are D8 plus 2 HCl, Rowdy Rivermen. Rivermen, yeah, it makes sense. Level 3 minions, they have a treasure, they can have a faction, oh, actually the Viscount and the Warmaster, or none. And we don't have any keywords, and they can have a reaction. Okay. Let's roll how many Rowdy Rivermen are here. 7 plus 6, 13 level 3 minions. And let's see if they have a faction. Oh, D8, yes. 3, they are the Warmaster people. Now here we have them. And they have a reaction. I don't think we want to immediately attack them. Especially that in a tile with water squares, and this is where we are, they have a surprise chance, a kind of high chance for surprise. Let's see their reaction. 5, bully. Okay, we can make a bullying save. And as the rule says that even if we fail, we have a chance to pay some gold to them to let us go. Okay, so there are no bonuses for anyone, but John was really successful in these bullying saves earlier. So versus the level 3, let's see this save. 3, okay, great. John, despite being in this new environment, feels that he's the strong one in the party. He is the most experienced dungeoneer in the party, so he stands against these, Rowdy Rivermen, and the bullying just doesn't work for our party, and we can leave freely. But it was a minor foo encounter. I said that now we can leave this house, but let's see if there's a twist. Yes, there's a twist, so maybe it won't be so easy to leave them. 3d6. 8. Not again. Okay, I won't play this. So the other option at the end of this description is roll on yet uneven table. Let's go that huge table, d66. 56. Oh, body collectors again. So maybe as we try to leave this building, we see that the Rivermen had some successful bullying earlier, and maybe they even killed some of their enemies or some who visited this building. So we just see the body collectors working in the background, and we quickly leave this building, still not accepting their quest. And we see the door on the other side of the dock, so we immediately enter. This will be building 24, and let's roll on the shop table. What kind of building is this? 2d6. 7, it is a shop, and it is a flesh type of shop. Exactly, a pet shop. Decorative pets like cats or parrots sell for 1 gold pieces. There is an option to see CCC and UU and U, improvised equipment for animal companions. And actually, when the Treacheries of the Troublesome Towns were published, there were no pets in the base game, but now we have. Here is the list of the available animal companions, and I think this fits to this result, that we can buy a hawk, owl, peacock, warhound, wildcat, warhorse, or a crow here. And they are, as I see, from 10 to 30 gold pieces. Maybe the warhorse is not available here, as this is a pet shop. And maybe the warhound also, because there are kennels in the TTT. So, do we want to buy any other pets? Let's see what type of advantages can we have with each of the animals. So the hawk, it gives +1 to orientation saves, and the chance of being surprised is reduced, but only outdoors, so it's not so useful in towns, but we can return and buy a hawk before leaving Balai. Okay, the owl can either attack or give +1 to spellcasting rolls. We don't really use spells at the moment, but they can kill rats, rat-like monsters, or perform their normal attacks. So owls are basically combat pets. The peacock, level 0, with 1 life, gives a +1 bonus at wooing or seduction saves. It seems logical in a town environment, but I don't use that type of content in the game. Wildcats automatically kill D6 rats or rat-like foes, so this is the same as the owl, and they can fight, yes, so the wildcat and the owl, they are the combat type of pets, and the crow grants +1 to saves to disarm traps or solve puzzles. It is an interesting support. Okay, I think the most useful now is maybe the crow, but there are no traps as all the trap icons changed to beggars. How many gold pieces do we have actually? I know that Sarah has almost nothing. Yes, 3 gold pieces. 74 is what Tim has. 37, 34. We will definitely meet some beggars too. Let's say that Tim really likes a wildcat. It is an orange kitty, and it has personality, as it says that wildcats will capriciously refuse to fight on a d6 roll of 1. So I think Tim likes this little shady-eyed orange wildcat, and he wants to buy one. I want to buy a wildcat for Tim. It will cost 20 gold pieces, so he's still okay. Let's note that now he has a wildcat companion, and we can think about a name for this cat. Here is Tim's kitty cat. He or she, it doesn't have a name yet. If you have an idea, please let me know in the comments. I'm not really good in names. As you can see, we have John and Sarah. So we'll see how he calls his cat, and he has some special abilities, and that's all. Now we have one more party member, let's say this animal companion. So that's the pet shop. I note that this was the 24th building, and we can move on. And where to move? Oh, there's this back door, yes, and this way we can reach the buildings on the south, I mean from the north of the river. Still we are leaving the shop, so we have to roll if there's a shop twist. So, yes, there's a shop twist. Here is the shop twist table, the 3d6. The result is 9, a strange letter. A messenger offers the letter. Roll on the random quest table. Another quest. We have plenty of options now to fulfill quests. So let's look for the random quest table. I think this is it, the quests of randomness table. D6, or optionally you may roll on another book's quest table. 4AD, 4AA, DDD, MMM, and so on. Okay, let's see this town quest, and if it's not available or not accessible for any reasons, we can even roll other tables. It is Quests of Pettiness, okay. So the easy quests, D6. 1. I want victuals. Oh, another one. It was already for who? I don't remember who was the quest giver who wanted victuals. Let's reroll and let's see if there's another. And it says that the messenger arrives with the letters, so I think I want to fit that. Deliver this for me. You must deliver a sealed letter. Yeah, that absolutely makes sense to the quest target. If you open it, I don't want to open it, so we just have to deliver a letter. What an easy quest. There is a reward, 3d6 times each sealed gold pieces, that's good. Or befriend the quest giver. None, if you opened it, I won't open it. The quest giver is the pet shop owner. I don't know if it's worth befriend this pet shop owner. Let's see what is the gold pieces reward. 4 times 3, okay, 12 gold pieces. Maybe the befriend the quest giver worth more. I rolled really bad. Okay, we'll see. Let's note the quest, and we have to define the quest target. Unless instructions were given on how to find their target, use the following rules. That's in this case. Quest conditions are usually locations, a room with distinctive attributes, but sometimes a type of NPC or monster. When a condition is met, either by being at an appropriate location or encountering someone, roll 2d6. Add +1 for each time the condition has been met previously during that same and specific quest without finding that target, so we have higher and higher chance to find the NPC we needed. For example, okay, if the result is 10 plus, the quest target has been found. We don't have to find several quest targets, just one. So I think we should roll on this table at first. Number 8, any overcity room at least 6 squares in size. Oh, we have plenty of rooms, at least 6 size big. Now we can look for the townsfolk who has to pay the tax and also the owner of the sealed letter. Let's roll, as now I remember to roll, if the pet shop owner is the one who we have to collect the tax from. It is a 1 in 6 chance. So if I roll a 1, then the pet shop owner is our person. Yes, okay, now we found the person we have to collect the tax from, and level 6, any social type save. Let's look for one, maybe we have a bonus. What is the level of the pet shop owner? Because I think many of the saves, like the bullying, is connected to the level. First of all, let's see the options for saves. I think a persuasion save will fit this situation. We have to persuade this shop owner to pay the taxes, and Sarah will have a +1 bonus. Now we just have to know who is this. Oh, a level 6. Oh, a level 6 social type save. Hope that we can roll a 5 or 6, yes, because of the +1 bonus. Great! Okay, Sarah successfully persuaded this pet shop owner that actually, Tim left a lot of money here for the white kitty cat, and now he can pay the taxes. And our reward will be 48 gold pieces if we will return, when we will return to building number 19, to the taxman building, yes, here, then we can collect the reward for the quest. Yay, great, okay. Now, a lot of things happened here before we moved to the other building. So Tim bought a cat, we collected the taxes, and we have a sealed letter, and we have to find its owner. And now we can move to building 25. Now we are in this back room. Let's see the content. 2d6. It is 11, a noble's hostel. Do we want to enter? Let's try to play this. Roll on the faction table. I don't want to roll because we know we have 2 factions. So let's say that odd numbers are the Viscount, even numbers for the Warmaster. It is the Warmaster's mansion or hostel. And let's see the factions plot twist table. Now we have a little bit of problem, because these are the plot twist tables and there is no Warmaster here. And now I found out that the warped Warmaster is a vicious villain, so not a usual ruler. Maybe that's the reason why we don't found the table. I think I found a solution. There are pages in the book which contains profiles for enemies or for faction leaders, and the one is the Night of Regret. So the Night of Regret has a background story about lost love, and he has a quest. The knight's only quest is to retrieve his forlorn lover and bring her to him. The knight believes she will love him in kind, ending his curse, but she will not, fighting all to the death. Slaying the knight, but only after completing his quest, gives you his soul sword. This ghostly blade was forged by Zur itself, the god of war or something like that, in the gulf of the netherworld. Its hits cause +1 damage to all undead and forces them to check morale when struck. So, we have kind of a legendary quest, let's say. I think this will the thing I will play for this room. Let's see the quest condition where we can find this lady. She will be in a random room in your block. Drop a die above the map. Okay, that's something which is hard to do in a digital play. But let's see. I think we can do this, that we have this whole block almost fully explored, and we have some unexplored building on the north, so I think there we can find this lady. And let's count the number of buildings. 3, 7, it is 10 buildings. So from left to right we will number it from 1 to 10, and I will roll a d10. Which building will it be? 3, meaning 1, 2, 3, this small building on this northern part of the town. That's where we will find it. Now, how to number it, because I don't know which number will it be. Let's just put an exclamation mark there. So now we have another interesting and possible to solve quest, except I'm not sure how strong this Warmaster will be, and I don't know where the Warmaster's mansion is. It can be anywhere on the eastern block. We'll see. We just leave this room 25 after accepting this quest, and let's roll for a twist. We did many things here, just let's see. Okay, no twists. And we will leave it towards south and enter the last building here. Oh, there's a beggar. Okay, I will roll for the beggars gold pieces. 3, so it is a D3, meaning 2 times HCL 6 gold pieces. And Lillian will be the one. Yes, she still has 31 gold pieces. And after we paid the beggar, we will enter building number 26. Shop table 2d6. 7, it is a shop. And it is a supernatural type of shop. It will be a d6, but there is something here. Clerics know where to find temples and may roll at +1 on this table. Also, once per town, when a temple is found, you can decide it belongs to your cleric's deity, if any. Okay. So, using Sarah's knowledge, we will roll with +1 on this table. Meaning 3, Necromancer's Guild. Place a hatch icon in this building. Servants of the life gods are not allowed in. Go to the Book of Secrets if you enter. I don't want to enter this building. Sarah sees with the bonus that, or feels that there are negative energies around this house. Maybe that's the reason why it is not so easy to access, only through the Warmaster's hostel. Yeah, just leave it. So actually we won't enter. We paid for the beggar, and then Tim will look for a dinghy to go through the water and check this room in the building of the number 9. How was it? Search roll? Yeah, just not roll a 1 or a 2. Rogues can add +1. Okay, so Tim's looking for a dinghy. Ooh, okay, it is 3 with the bonus. So we can actually find a dinghy without its owner, and we are crossing the water and arrive to building what is number 27. And let's roll what kind of shop is here. 2d6. Number 9, it is a shop. The type is services. And exactly an inn or a tavern. Okay, where we are. It is kind of a bigger building. Let's say this is an inn. Should we do something here? I don't think so. Let's just roll for services. Maybe that's interesting. 6 strumpets. Okay, I don't want to hire or recruit anyone. And we don't want to stay here. I think we will move out of this building. Let's see if there's a shop twist. No shop twist. So we just discovered this inn. Maybe we can return for the night. And we leave this building. Using Tim's rope, we can safely climb down to this lower area, and we can enter this building. Now I'm curious why it is a little bit lower. It will be the 28th. Let's roll on the shop table. This will be a 3-0 Rampaging Monster. Okay, a Rampaging Monster. We have to kill it, as it says that it will destroy buildings if we don't do this. So let's go to the Menacing Monsters table, and it is 86. 55. Oh, Sodality of Shitul. It is an 86 table, so we have plenty of options to roll. I don't want to replay this again. I will just re-roll to make it more interesting. 41. This will be Lampreliads. Creeper-like lampreys, these pets abound in unclean, festering towns. They are level 3 vermins, plant type of vermins. They have some treasure, but -2. Never check moral, immune to sleep, illusions, and all mind-based spells. Yeah, so basically, when people left this building, these Lampreliads, these plants, started to grow around the room. Any plant-related spell works as sleep spells against them. We don't have this type of spells, but we have fireballs, so maybe it can be useful. Or should we use fire in a town environment? I'm not sure. The smell of goblin blood excites Lampreliads. We don't have goblin blood on our body. Lampreliads never attack plant characters, and they always devour. They are raging, rampaging monsters, but it makes sense that this reaction means the monsters fight to the death, but stop attacking when one party member dies. They start feasting on the corpse instead. If you fight on, make a fear check against the monster's level with a +2 bonus or gain 1 madness. Hopefully we can defeat them before this happens. So let's see their numbers. D3 plus 3 times HCL, so D3 plus 9. It will be 10 in total, and they are level 3 vermins. And I think we can start fighting. So as they enter to this dirty, much lower than the streets level room, this side room of the building, they see that there are aggressive plants basically destroying the whole room and maybe this part of this building. So let's start shooting with Lilium. 4 plus 2 for the level. It is 6, and that's all, but it's enough for 2. They are 8, and John can attack. 2 plus 3 for the level, plus 1 for the sword, 3 plus 1, 4, 2 plus 4, 6. Okay, so 2 more Lampreliads. Let's see Sarah and Sarah's attack. 6 plus 3 is a 9, plus 1 for half of level, and these are not undead, so 10, plus 1 for the mace is 11. It is enough for 3. Team can attack now with a plus level. 2 plus 3 is 5, so it is enough for another. Let's see if the kitty, the no-name kitty, can attack. Refuse to fight on a 1, but this is a 2, so he, I don't know, can fight, and these are not red type of vermins. Just roll for an attack with 0 bonus. 2, okay, now these can attack 2, so I think John and the team will be the ones defending. 2 and 6 team is definitely successful. Let's see John's defense. 2 plus 1 for the armor, 1 for the shield is 4, so it is enough. And now our turn to attack again. Let's start with John. 3 plus 4 is 7, so it is enough for both of the still living Lampreliads. Now we killed them, and these were minor foes. The 5th one of these encounters. And they have a treasure. How was it? Town treasure -2. Let's go to the town treasure table. It is a d6. 4 minus 2 is 2, so 4d6 times HCL gold, or common items worth 20 gold pieces. I will go with the gold because of the beggars still. So 4d6, 18, great, times HCL, meaning 18 times 3 is 54 gold pieces. Nice. And I think all will go to Sarah. She will spend it anyway. So 57 is in total what she has now. It was an interesting encounter with some dirty plans. Let's see if there's a shop twist at all. Yes, okay, shop twist table. 3d6. 11, a personal request. Okay, we won't play it because there are no persons in this room. So we are just leaving this building. Where to move? I don't know yet. I will decide it next time, I think, because maybe it's sunset and we can start to spy on the Viscount. But we'll see next time how it will go. Thank you for being here again. I will color all the new tiles we found for the next session, and see you then. Bye!